What is up, ladies and gentlemen of AugmentNation? My name is Randy Mitchell, otherwise known as Exuviax here on the internet, and over the past couple of days, I've been getting a lot of questions concerning how I get the dancing bars on the bottom left-hand corner of my screen that show what the music is currently playing and all that kind of stuff. That is called a spectrum analyzer, and I'm going to show you how to get it and how at least I use it with OBS. So if you're using another kind of streaming software such as XSplit or any other kind of streaming software, I don't know for sure if it's going to work, but I am going to let you know that I personally like OBS, and that's what this tutorial is mainly going to be focused on. So you can ask questions in the comments down below. I can try my best to help, but I use OBS. I don't use the other software that you guys might use. I have tried XSplit and I don't really like it. Anyway, the first thing you're going to want to go to is winamp.com, and you're going to go to Get Winamp, scroll down just a bit, and you'll see Download Winamp. Now, if you're a Mac user, go ahead and click Mac, but I am a PC user, so I'm going to choose PC. I'm on Windows 8.1 today. We can do any of these downloads here, but we're going to just do the first one, and we're going to click Download Now, and we're going to wait for that to download. Alright guys, after a bit of digging I was able to find the installer. It went in a really weird place, so I'm actually going to go ahead and suggest that you use the link in the description for Tom's guide for your download. I'm not sure what was up with that other website that we were using, but it was just not working. I don't know what it installed, but let's go ahead and do this way. Here's what the Winamp installer should look like. If you're able to find it, go ahead and click next on that. I agree, there's nothing bad in this software. Next, and we want to make sure that all of those are checked. The Winamp detector plugin is completely up to you. If you want that, go ahead and click next on this and install. I do want it in my quick menu, and it's just going to take a second to install. Alright, now that it's finished installing, let's go ahead and launch Winamp. When the installer encloses, click finish on that, and it should launch. After it asks me if I want to do that, I do. Now this is important because I don't use any other skins. I'm going to suggest you use the big bento skin. It looks good, it works good, it's fantastic. Just go ahead and click that, click next. Sure, why not? Finish.
Winamp. It really whips the llama's ass.
Alright, now that you guys have heard that awesome intro of the Winamp software open up, go ahead and hit the visualization tab, and we're going to download our Spectrum Analyzer plugin from the second website. Link in the description, it's right here. Go ahead and just click download, save file, there it goes, open it up. Yes you can, I agree. It's going to go ahead and put that right into your files. You don't actually have to do anything, not like installing some of the OBS and plugins. And now let's go ahead and grab ourselves a song. Now once you got your playlist, it's pretty simple to make a playlist in Winamp. Actually, it's almost too easy. Just go ahead and grab all of this, whether you want to do shift click and highlight all of it, and just drag it into the top right hand corner here in this area, and bam, your entire playlist will be loaded in. Once you got your entire playlist in there, just go ahead and click play on the first song, and this is a visualization that will first open up. Not really what we want to capture and put on stream, but a nice thing to look at when you're bored. Go ahead and click options up here at the top, go down to preferences. Once you're in your preferences, scroll down here where it says plugins, visualization, and you'll see your classic spectrum analyzer in there. Go ahead and click that twice, and you'll see that your spectrum analyzer has loaded up. Now this is really, really, really ugly. The first thing you want to do, or the first thing I do, unless you do like the color of this, is go up here and you right click it and open up the properties menu, and you can change some of this menu. So this will make it kind of go a little bit faster on how fast it falls off, or you can make it go really slow if you like. I like to set it about 35, 34-ish. Peak indicator rate, now those are the white dots that you see all over this place. You can turn that down too. Now, before we continue with this, if you go into your profiles, you'll notice that there's actually a lot of different ones that are already loaded in here that you can go ahead and change from. My favorite is Northern Lights. It's one that I use in the stream a lot. Now let's go ahead and back to the analyzer area, and we're going to bring this back to 35 because it'll always reset it when you pick a new profile, and we'll bring this down because I'm not a fan of the peak indicator. So we'll bring it down just enough so you can see it's rocking out there. Now we're going to make the bar width a bit bigger and the horizontal spacing a bit larger, and bam! You notice it's starting to look a lot more like what you see on my stream. Okay, awesome. Turn the auto latency down. The envelope. Now this is just going to kind of make it how big the circles are. So if you notice when it's like this, each line is kind of its own base, I guess, or ohm kind of peak. So we're going to kind of bring this up and it'll kind of envelope it in. So it's more of a like this. Then of course you can adjust your scale. This way we'll bring it down till it's almost nothing, and this way we'll make it intense. Right about there is good. Now, awesome. Click OK on that. Bring up your OBS, and now we're going to screen cap this area. If you don't have a second monitor, this might get really messy, and probably even better if you had a third monitor. I'm already having difficulty here trying to figure out. So I'm actually just going to make this a bit smaller. Oh, that program is slow. All right, awesome. Now let's go into here. We'll go into our scene 3, actually, and we'll do preview stream so you can see what I'm doing here. And we'll add in the window capture. We'll call it Winamp. Awesome. Now I don't know what this is trying to pick up, so we'll go down to this. That is my Winamp. If I click this and hit refresh, actually no, I'm recording, so it'll always be that. Whatever. Click a subregion, select region. Now the whole window is selected. Let's not. And we'll bring it over this area here. And we'll click OK. Well, I just wanted to click back on this window. You don't actually have to click OK. Now we need to set a chroma key. It's black. And we're going to set this to 50 and this to about 30. OK. Bam. You got it in your stream. Now this window needs to be on the top because if you notice, if you shrink it, freezes. Needs to be open. And then we can go ahead and put this down at the bottom. Size it to the where you want, if you want it huge or you want it little, or even if you want to add a fancy effect, you can go to properties here. You can go into the style and add in, well, make sure that this is classic. You can do a reflection. Looks a bit cooler the way it renders in now. This song has ended, so now you can kind of see that it's chroma keying it out a bit, so you might want to drop that a bit. So maybe we'll do 30 is 0. We'll do 30 and 20. Okay, there we go. Looking a bit better now. Make that a bit smaller. Now keep in mind, this is a completely transparent background except for where the peak indicator are. So if I go into here and I add in one of my favorite images, who cares what it's called, we'll go ahead and browse for that in my stream recordings. My background, actually we'll do this one. Okay. Bam. Put that in the bottom. Now for those of you who don't know, just click this, hit control and press the down arrow. There you go. There is your stream bars. Now the last part of this tutorial is to actually get your song name on here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to that last link that I gave you, which will bring you to here. Go ahead and click download from the GitHub and snip. Yes, we want to keep it like that. There it is in my WinRAR. If you don't have WinRAR, Google it. You'll find it. I'll include the final link. I'll actually make WinRAR. So we can actually just put this right here. The first thing you'll notice is you can put this anywhere on your computer. Let's go ahead and run the snip application. It'll go down here into the tray, right click it and choose Winamp. And now you'll see we have the snip text here. So this is actually on my desktop, which you can see Randy desktop snip. So we're gonna go ahead and copy that, Control C. Okay, go back to this, add a text source, call it song, doesn't matter what you call it actually. Browse for it. Actually, we don't really need to browse for it. We can just actually paste what we grabbed in there. /snip.txt, excuse me. Okay, and there's the song name that it grabbed for you. Put that right there. Now we can add some cool text effects on that. Let's go ahead and do warp text. You'll make sure that it goes a lot smaller. Change scroll speed to 100 because no one wants to watch it scroll at 10. And we can make the size just a bit bigger. There we go. Actually, you know what? We're going to make this a bit smaller. Let's do 420. And we'll do Blade. And then we'll go up here, and I'm going to pick my Batman font because that just looks cool, I think. I'm going to make that a little bit faster. Awesome. Okay, edit, put that over here. You'll also notice that there might be a number here. If you're getting a number, there it is, 2. Go ahead and go to here, options, preferences, right at the top here, general preferences. Show the playlist number in the Windows taskbar. Get rid of that. Now you'll notice the 2's gone. Wait, actually, I gotta change the song so it updates the text file. Boop. See, now you notice there's no 2 there, and it's a space. It's a little bit easier to read. You might want to do that, actually, before you do anything else. So now do add. We can do another text source. We'll call it song with a colon. And we'll just type in song here. And we'll grab that. And we'll put it right here. Now, of course, you can make that a bit bigger. Now, this looks pretty awful. But that is the basic way that I set up Winamp on my stream so you can see the bars. And you can use that on any stream you want. You can even go and add this in as a global source. So you can just go ahead and grab that. Just make sure that Winamp has your playlist loaded in. And of course, you can adjust the volume like that. And you got your shuffle button here and your repeat playlist or repeat track. It's completely up to you what you guys want to do. I strongly advise you go ahead and figure out how to use Winamp, all the kinks and twerks to it, because it is a great program, and it runs right along your OBS almost seamlessly and doesn't use any resources of your computer at all. It does, but it's very minimal. And that's it for today, guys. I will see you in the next tutorial video, brought to you by AugmentNation. If you want to grow your stream, if you want to grow your community, and you want to grow along with us, head over to AugmentNation.com. It is the first link in the description down below. Scroll to the bottom and hit join us at the bottom. It's a simple application and will help you grow your channel and fill you with tutorials and news and a whole bunch of other things that help out the small broadcasters. And if you're a big broadcaster, then go ahead and join and help out the small broadcasters, because we're all about creating a community here. I will see you guys in the next tutorial. If you guys have any questions you would like to ask, go ahead in the comments down below, and I will try to get back to as much as I can, or even make a video answering your question. See you guys next time.